Hey everybody, it's Lord Luck. I'm back for Aether Raids, and it's been a while since I've recorded anything. That's because I was actually out of town on vacation for just a long weekend trip in San Francisco, seeing some friends, and I'm back. And I have been playing Aether Raids, even though I was on vacation. I still made time, like 10 minutes a day, either in the morning before going to bed to get my Aether Raids in. But of course, just didn't have a chance to record anything. But I'm back, and it is Astro season, the middle of the week. A few more days left, and the week is going pretty well so far. So we did start with the two foes defeated, and I don't have Leaf, who is this week's bonus unit. So I did lose 18 lift, but I've had 3 successes in a row, all 6 foes defeated, which is pretty cool. And then just about an hour ago, I got this failure. Again, 2 foes defeated, so only 18 lift lost. So not terrible. And luckily, I do have Ashera, since I did pull a copy of her. And I double checked the sets already, so I think we're going to go ahead and just jump in. And then we'll take a look at the defense replays after that. So let's see what we get today. Okay, it's a +1 Lilina with life and death 7, basically, with the stacked. So that's a very scary Lilina. So let's see, this might be one for Brunya, but let's see the rest of the team first. Okay, they've got the corner Edelgard. Leaf, who's got a merge with the attack boon. They've got the Saros with the res boon. Running Dragonwall and Phantom Res 1, so they will be getting some damage reduction. If I don't have enough res on my units, they're running the Legendary Claude with neutral IVs. He's got the Iot Shield, Peony with the base kit, Glimmer, and attack boon, and Leap. Yeah, I think this might be one for Brunya and Gustav to handle together. Claude's a little bit scary. I'm not sure how well Barney does against Claude, but I am very scared of this Lilina. I mean, this would be a good team to Gale Force against, actually. But I'm not super confident in my Gale Force team. It's one that's based around Linja. Actually, do they have the Duos Hindrance? They do. They have 2 duos, so yeah, I think if I were running like it's curtains, maybe more physical based Gale Force team, then that might be a bit easier, but yeah, it would be kind of tricky to initiate on this one. Although, yeah, like if I were to take out Leaf, Peony, Saros, Claude, I could trap Lilina and Leaf. But yeah, I don't know how easy it'd be to take out. I mean, could I? It's possible, right? Like if I probably would take out Leaf first. Dance from below. Because what's the range here? If I break this, then Leaf can reach to this spot here. So Linja could go below because they don't have a force because their 7th unit is Fallen Adel. So let's think about it. If I wanted to put Linja here, I could smite her up. Wait, do I even have a smite in this team? I don't think I do. I'd have to rescue her up or repo her up. Usually I run someone on this team like if it weren't Cher's bonus week, I'd be running Regan probably, so I could just repo her up. But it's a bit weird now because let's see, if I had Linja here, I dragged her up. That actually would be enough to get her to come up, and I think she can take out the Leaf. I'm pretty sure. Okay, what are my other options? I think the Brunya Gustav combo could do all right. I'm actually not sure how well Leaf does against, or rather how well Gustav does against Leaf, but Gustav can definitely handle Saros. Brunya can handle Lilina, but again, I'm not sure how well Brunya handles Claude. And then I think Leaf would come down, break this, and then does he get danced? because then I'll have a lot of range and would definitely be able to take out Gustav. So this one's a bit tricky. Okay, if I did want to go with Linja, is there anyone where else I could? Another spot that I could initiate, maybe against the Saros, because she does run Ruptured Sky. I don't know, I think that's too much damage reduction, because what's my res? 26, it's low. It actually does get buffed a little bit, so it's up to 31, but it's still not high enough for me to feel confident in Linja's ability to take out Saros. This bonus leaf is actually pretty bulky with the 53 HP and the 39 defense, so that might even be kind of a bad matchup for Linja. Claude might be the best place to initiate, actually. But yeah, that puts me in a weird position. If I had a repo... If only I had Regan. I don't know why I didn't bring... Oh, I do know why I didn't bring another mythic. Like, I couldn't put Regan here because I run the HP Bane with Fury for Wings of Mercy plays. So I'm limited to bringing 2 mythics. Okay, I'm gonna pause and think about this for a second. Okay, so I've thought about this one for a bit, and I think I'm gonna go with the Bernie Gustav team. I think my play might be to actually have Bernia bait from here rather than from... I was gonna test his trap and then heal back, but I think if I bait from here, then Leaf has to attack in, and I'm not too worried about him. Whereas if I bait from below, then I risk him breaking this block, getting danced, and then moving in. And I'm pretty sure from here, Brunny can handle Lilina and Leaf just fine. Claude won't die, but I don't think he'll double me, so I think he'll be okay. Gustav can definitely handle Saros. I don't know if he'll be able to handle Leaf, but I don't think he'll die because he doesn't have a way to charge his special against Crafty Fighter, basically. Peony might actually cause a bit of trouble for Brenya because if she moves down and attacks from next to Leaf, she will be getting the attack speed on 4. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know how well... I know Brenya's got a lot of resistance, and the nice thing is that I'm actually running her with Ashera, so she will have, 50 visible resistance, I think, which is a lot. So we're gonna just see how it goes. Frankly, I think that's my best play. Also, the other reason I was thinking about bringing this team is I do have Cecilia, and she's just my dedicated Edelgard counter. So I feel more confident that I'll be able to take the Edelgard out if I am able to take out all these units. Whereas with my other teams, I feel like maybe I'd be able to take these units out and then struggle against the Edelgard. Like with the Linja Force team, I don't know how well. I know Linja doesn't kill Edelgard since she doesn't get any special acceleration, and so she doesn't get off the Ruptured Sky. She either has one ready, can fire it off, or she won't charge it. And I can't even run the Savage Blow because there's the healing tower here. So yeah, I think my best bet is this team. We're just gonna see. I think Brenya can go there. She'll move up. Plumeria will dance her from below. She'll move up here. If I can attack into Saros, that'd be cool. Oh, I just realized I don't have Naga support in this team, so I won't have Dragon Effectiveness, but I think Gustav should still be alright. Yeah, let's think about where we want to place the units. We do want Ashera to be giving the buffs to both Gustav and Brenya. So I think maybe from here, Brenya moves up, Plum dances Brenya from below, Brenya comes up. I can try to attack into the Saros, but I have a feeling this is the real trap. And then I think Gustav, using guidance from Plumeria, he'll be in Brenya's position. Gustav moves up here. And I think maybe we'll want Cecilia on the left side because we'll want her to start making her way toward Edelgard. Although this tactics room is going to be a problem. I guess we can keep Regan on the right side because she might be able to come in handy later and take somebody out on the following turn. So let's actually see, make sure they get all their buffs.
You're sure?
So
Onward.
the nice thing about the speed buffs that I'm getting from Ashera and Bernie and Gustav is it actually helps him outspeed the Saros.
You're sure?
Since she negates follow-ups, but he has a guaranteed follow-up, it comes, I believe that's how it works, it comes down to the speed tie. So this actually helps him to make sure that he doubles her. So yeah, Bernie moves up, dances. Yeah, I think we're good. And then where's Ashera gonna go after? I think she'll just, yeah, where will she go? So they could also just put her here. Yeah, I'm scared about her somehow getting hurt if this ends up getting broken and someone gets danced and moves down. Well, let's see. All their physical units after a dance would only be able to move another 2 more spaces. I think I'll want to keep her close to Gustav so that he keeps getting the buffs. I don't want to put her any higher though. Bernie doesn't need the buffs as much. Okay, we'll see. Let me just get the ball rolling and we'll kind of figure out
I'll do it.
Where we want Ashera to end up. Actually, do we want we're going to be on this side so they can break more structures, maybe?
You're sure?
Okay. Let's try this. Oh, we could also have Ashera come up and break the right shrine. Although can Claude get over there if he gets danced? 1, 2, 1, 2. No, he can't unless someone's here and then the borders buffs. That is something I should be wary of, is that after she dances, it will give the movement buffs to everybody. So maybe I want to keep Ashera back just in case. I don't want any weirdness to happen once these units start moving. I'm sure there's different ways they can interact that I'm not immediately thinking about. So let's start moving Bernie up. We will dance her, get the debuffs on Saros. I'm pretty sure this is the real trap. It is. That's okay. I think Gustav has to go here. And from here, what do we want to do? I think we'll want to keep Ashera handy. I think she can really, she could definitely snipe somebody in the following turn. Yeah, I'm not going to break this Bright Shrine. I'm actually not even sure who's soaking it. 65, 43, 60. Okay, pretty sure it's Brenya. Okay, Brenya's res is insane. Honestly, all of her stats are pretty insane, except for her defense, but she's not really using it against anybody except for the Claude. Okay. And from here, let's see, we could break this.
I am the answer.
If we do keep Ashera here, then we basically give buffs to everybody except for Bernie in the following turn. So maybe we'll do that.
Over here? I won't lose. Yeah. Over here?
Maybe we actually want Regan over here. Let's try that and see. Ooh, I don't know how this is gonna go. It's a pretty scary team. Okay, there's the rally. Leaf attacks. He's not gonna get a special off, so I know that we live this. Oh, we actually might kill. Okay, we do. That's a bigness for sure. They take the damage, the recoil damage. Leaf is definitely gonna go down here. I'm gonna get my noontime off, and it's not going to do anything for me.
Burn will triumph.
But at least he's off the board now. And he does recoil damage too, right? Yeah, so they're low. I was gonna say, does Peony go next? But she doesn't get the bond. Oh, it's actually great. She barely gets baited with 6 damage. That's perfect. Because now I'm... Ooh, Lilina. Will she... How much damage will she do? Hopefully she doesn't kill me. No, but Claude does do a lot. But we heal... Actually, not that
I
much.
won't give in.
We don't heal that much. Okay, this might be a little bit scary. Oh, he dies? Oh, that was surprising. Oh, pull smoke. Oh, dang. Okay. I was really scared there for a second, thinking that she was going to get off her, I don't even remember her special, can't think of it, gifted magic? But she goes down here. Okay, and then it's just Saros, and she will definitely... Oh, wait, she had already rallied. I forgot. Okay, that was pretty scary for a moment, but we're all good. And now we have literally every other turn to think about how we want to handle this Edelgard. So
Yes?
that actually puts us in a great position. Maybe what we'll do from here...
Your orders.
I would actually like to find a way to get Cecilia up there so that she can get a hit on Saros.
Your orders.
So that she can charge her Glimmer. Although
Yes.
there's not really a way that I get special acceleration, so I don't know if she'll even ever get a Glimmer off. Well, not until Edelgard's below 25% health. And at that point, she's dead. Anyway, to Cecilia.
Yes?
But anyway, let's just do it. Let's see if we can get her over there. I think if we break this, Cecilia moves up to where Gustav is, gets danced. Okay, what do I want to break here? Like, what's the best use of Brynja's move? Maybe breaking the tactics room just so it's out of the way. Or, oh, I forgot. We also have the Wings of Mercy. We could break this. We could move Cecilia up. Dance from next to Brynja. So like move here. We could break the tactics room. Yeah, why don't we do that? Break this. We will dance Cecilia. Cecilia gets the kill. Let's do that. Great. And oh, I forgot she would take some fury damage, but that's all right.
There is but one future.
I won't lose.
Yes.
Let's repo. Bring the rigging up. Oh, I was wondering actually earlier if I should have brought the Brynja down so she can get some healing,
I
but
am the answer.
at this point, I don't know. I don't know if she'll do a whole lot more.
Yes. Your orders.
Yeah, no, I think Cecilia's pretty much got this in the bag. That is a big hit.
Why not?
But I'm actually thinking that maybe
Onward.
As you say.
we should wait until we,
Yes? Yes.
because if we have a share here, then she'll give buffs, and that makes it, I think, just a little bit more comfortable.
As you say.
And
Your orders.
I'll do it.
yeah, we have so much time that I'm not like being super careful about my placements right now, because I just don't think they matter a whole lot. Yeah, that's a ton of damage, and then I think the share can even finish her off. Let's actually let's get this hidden. Okay, and let's see what a share can do. Yeah, she can get the kill. Okay, great. So I guess we break that, and that is the game.
Yes.
Dang, Brynja came through again. I'm glad I had this team. I was really thinking about whether I should have changed this team up, because, you know, I can run quad mythics with 2 carries, like how I have with my Gustav and Tanya team. But I was thinking, you know, Fallen Edelgard is still going to be around, and I'm going to want a dedicated counter to her, so I should keep this Cecilia around. I'm so glad I did, because honestly, Brynja, as invested as she is, I feel like she doesn't need the quad mythics. Like, her and Gustav, I feel like because they complement each other so well, honestly, any range tank plus Gustav, I feel like they really, at this point, tackle the meta pretty well, even with just 3 mythics. But yeah, that res buff actually came into play, I think. against the Peony and the Lilina. Yeah, okay, this was pretty clutch. I'm glad that we were able to clean this out, and we're gonna go ahead and take the win. Let's see how much this does actually. I think it's like just enough, maybe. Oh wait, there's no damage reduction because it's only the first phase of combat, so that's a full 58. Okay, well we did it. We got both pots, no deaths. Pretty clean. Awesome. Okay. It was a scare Lilina, but without gifted magic there, because thankfully I'm running Pulse Smoke. She wasn't too big of a problem. So sweet. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the defense replays. And you know what? Why don't we watch all of them since we haven't had any other videos this week? Haven't shown the team off at all. Let's go ahead and watch them all. I don't think they're too long. Okay, really quickly to go through this team. I think I've actually gone through it before, but if you're new to it, basically I'm running the Saros. She's debuffed there. The duo Veronica. I like to run 2 duos if I'm going to run the Duelist Hindrance, just so that it's not like a quick snipe 1 duo and then get your duo skill off. So in this team it makes it a little bit harder. If you do want to use a duo against my team, you've got to take both out pretty early on, which is kind of tricky to do because there's a lot of movement, a lot of range on this team. The Mira, who's +1. Sigurd, here to dance and to extend the range, the threatened range, and to buff up Veronica. Veronica who's running, I think I changed this, she's actually supposed to be running Pain. I think you'll see that in my second replay. And then Bernadetta with Blade Session, which is really, really good on her. And then the Sephiroth, which is, he's pretty much here just to give the auto recovery to make sure that Veronica doesn't get isolated or have her movement hindered by the tactics room, because this is actually a physic trap, which you may have noticed. And I did find out about this idea from a replay that I saw on Promise's channel, so I kind of, you know, thought it was interesting, and I had all the units in my barracks that I could sort of play around with this, because Bernadetta was my free summon when they were doing that like 1 free hero kind of thing, and you would pick a color and there were like 20 units I forget what that event's called, but I got Bernadetta and I was like, well, I should find a way to use her. So this is what I came up with. Okay, the enemy team's got the Regan, they've got Aversa, which is pretty cool. I'm sure they're excited about the R dual skill coming out for Red Flyers. They've got Altina, they've got the Catria, I guess as their bonus unit since they don't have Ashera, and then Peony with no seal. So let's go ahead and see what happened here. Oh wait, did I have combat animations? Okay, I don't know, I thought I had them off. I freaked out for a second. I have them on. Great. Okay, so they tried to bait with the Altina. I'm not totally sure what they expected to happen here. Oh wait, actually, this works. I forgot. Because they were actually in range of Veronica, and they're running a Vantage build. I actually changed up some sets based on the fact that my team lost advantage. I put Hardy Bearing on somebody. I think I have it actually, but I think it's on the Saros now. Yeah, I moved it off of Saros and put it onto somebody else. I don't remember who exactly. But yeah, they were able to win this. They did lose some units though, so we'll see what happens here. They want to continue to bait with Altina using the Vantage. So they do successfully take out Bernadetta here. Does take 2 hits because of the damage reduction, but they take her out nonetheless. And then Saros goes down, or moves down, and Kadria is able to one-shot her actually. I have Katria on my Dark Defense team. She's a very good unit, and I don't know if people are talking about her enough, but I think that she's going to make certain defense comps really difficult to actually tank because of the Brave effect. Okay, so here Altina is able to, or no, sorry, Veronica is able to take out the Altina because no Null C, and then I think she gets danced here and is able to actually one-shot the Regan, which is great. And those were the 2 kills that I got in this match. And Sephiroth moves down using the guidance from Mira. Now here Aversa is able to actually quad Veronica. So I live with a miracle. Hit back for 25. But because of that quad, Verse is able to basically one round my Veronica. Gwen breaks the pot, and they're just kind of getting in range. Or getting set up rather for the next turn. Sephiroth just continues to move around and heal Mira or restore her. And I guess they're gonna bait here with Gwen. So he does. Sephiroth does no damage to Gwen. She's got so much res, so much buffed res. And then Sephiroth gets stance, comes down, does 14 to Versa. Not enough to actually, cause any problems for them. And then from here, I guess they just decide to take out the Sephiroth. So again, they're quadding because of the Brave effect given, or the triangle attack from Katria. I survive with the miracle, but then I go down to this last Moonbow. I don't know why. Actually, yes, Mira's still on the board, so they still have time to get the last pot. I don't remember if they do, but oh, I guess they don't. Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't go for that pot. They had enough time, and Mira's pretty easy to kite around, but they leave it on the board. So not sure why they didn't try to go for it, but in any case, that was the first match. It was a loss, but minus 18, not too bad. This next one's against Zach with this scary +2 Fallen Edelgard, but we did get the 6 foes defeated. So quickly, I'll kind of go through some of the changes that I made. I guess I kept the Hardy Bearing on Saros, or this might have been before I made certain changes, or I might have not changed that because I think that I don't know. I think my rationale was you don't see Vantage strats a whole lot anymore. I'm trying to remember what I did to make it a little bit easier to fight against Vantage strats, but I don't remember what that was, frankly. In any case, I did change the pain on Veronica. I know that's one change that I can recall clearly. So on the enemies team, they've got the Altina, Regan, Alphonse, Dual Alphonse. They've got this really cool Edelgard plus res running the base kit, it looks like. Summoner supported. They've got Shinnen, which is cool, +1 with a speed boon, so very fast. Running the solos, of course, and then another Bride Katria. So that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and see how we won this one. So I think this is one of the cases of the enemy just not recognizing the physic trap. So believe it or not, Varnik is able to outspeed the Shinnen. I think it's just because he wasn't solo there. If he were solo, I definitely don't think it would have outsped. And then Mir comes down, dances, and is able to one round the Alphonse as well. And that was only possible because he had no duo skill to enable his special and prevent the double. So at this point, they've already lost 2 units. So if they lose one more, it's considered a win for me in the sense that I don't lose any lift.
I don't think so.
Okay, they use their Regan to take out Veronica. And Veronica, funnily enough, already had her Miracle charged from those previous rounds of combat. And then they triggered the trap with Adel, use Altina to take out my Pirate Veronica, and just hide Catcher in the corner. And from here, there's only so much to do. Sephiroth actually, I think had Wings of Mercy. I think he changed that later, but came down and healed the Saros. Saros was able to take out the Altina. Gets danced, and Sigurd is able to take out the Edelgard.
I've done all I can.
And some shuffling around. Bolt tower goes off. Regan moves over. Not sure what was supposed to be accomplished there, but some Wings of Mercy shenanigans and some healing. Bernadetta one rounds the Regan. And I believe she gets stanced here by the Mira. And is now able to take out the Katria. Blade Session's really good on Bernadetta. I like that it's not a solo skill, so it's not, reliant on her being solo, because it's hard for units, I think, on this map, or my own units to get solo. They tend to stay clumped up in the middle. So I am still running the budget Fury 2 on her. in Blade Session, but it's worked pretty well, so I haven't decided to change it just yet. We've got this one, another 6 foes defeated. So on this team, they've got the Regan with no assist, which is honestly pretty sad to see because I think so much of Regan's utility comes from her just ability to use an assist in the Kanto. So being able to like repo things in or smite things in or swap around is just so useful. So I don't know what that's about, but definitely put on an assist skill if you see this. Naga with no seal. They've got Sothis with the attack boon, +4, which is a lot of merges. Roy as the bonus unit at +5, so actually very scary Roy. A lot of stats, a lot of attack there especially. And then they've got the +6 Marth. And let's go ahead and see what went down in this one. Again, I'm not sure if they knew about the Physic Trap here, so Veronica comes down, is able to one round the Altina. It's pretty close actually,
No,
but
but how?
5 damage overkill. And then, yeah, they just move downward, trigger the Bolt Trap. Roy is able to take out Veronica. I love the fire effect on his attack. It just reminds me of Roy in Smash. Marth moves up, Regan moves in, and yeah, this is just a weird place to be in. Saros is able to one-shot the Roy. And then, yeah, I think it's just kind of going to be a bloodbath in the middle of the map here. So Sigurd is like barely able to take out the Regan, but that's awesome.
Not good enough.
And then Bernadette actually comes down, and because of the Blade Session, she's getting so much speed and attack and able to easily take out the Marth. And then Mira dances the Saros and repos do a Sigurd out of the way. And they continue playing here. They use Naga to take out my Veronica. And so this attacks into Bernadetta, Winter Bernadetta, but not fast enough to double. And then here, they've only got 2 units left, so Sigurd moves first and takes out the Sothis. He does a lot of damage. He hits very hard, actually. And then Bernadetta just able to Moonbow on this Naga, who has 1 HP. No mercy. And pretty big hit there. And that's that. So I think if they had noticed the Physic Trap, maybe that would have ended up differently. But here's another one. 6 foes defeated. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the combat animations just for the sake of speeding things up a little bit. They've got Regan. They've got this Hector with the defense boon, super boon +2, with a really, really great refine, of course. No other way to run Brave Hector. I've got Plumeria, Odin, who you don't see a whole lot, so this is pretty cool. He's just a shove bot to give all of the buffs, which is pretty cool. Running Distant Guard. You should put another C on him though. Put another Distant Guard or a drive attack, or if you want to stack defenses, drive res or defense. It's pretty easy to get a hold of. And then they've got the +2 Brave, Resplendent Ike, and Lucina for the support, running the drives with the refine on her lance. And we already know this one didn't end well, so let's go ahead and see what went wrong. Okay, so they say out of range, but again, I think they overlooked the Physic Trap. So here, after Veronica gets danced, she's going to be able to one round the Odin, spread her pain. Then she's going to be able to one round the Lucina as well. And Pirate Veronica moves down. Ike triggers the Bolt Trap. And then, unfortunately, they took a gamble and Regan triggers the Gravity Trap. So from here, it's looking pretty grim. Veronica takes out the Ike, spreads more pain. Mira gets the kill there. Saros gets danced and moves over. And this is interesting. Veronica moves back. I don't know if that's one of the AI changes. Maybe they knew that they wouldn't be able to get in range, so they moved backwards as more of a defensive play. I don't know if that has anything to do with the existing or the recent AA changes. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I totally would have expected Veronica to go on the offensive and move downward, like closer toward the enemy. But I'm not sure. I might just be totally misunderstanding how the AA works. Whether that was a change or not. So I'm gonna have to look into that. But if you know the answer, please let me know, because I'm really curious as to why she moved back. And then here, Plum attacks into Saros, not able to kill, so Hector has to come and finish the job. And then here, some heals go off. Veronica's able to take out the Mira, and then because of the blade session, Bernadette is able to do a ton of damage and take out the Brave Hector. Okay, and then we've got one more to watch for today. So this was a failure, but Two Foes Defeated is pretty cool, and they are running Regan. They do have Ashera running the with a speed boon, which is awesome, +1. So this is a very scary, very strong Ashera. They've got Micaiah, they've got Legendary Claude, they've got of course the Hector, but this time running Force Save and Mystic Boost with Bonfire. So this is a really great set with Special Fighter, Attack Boon, and then they're running Plum. With great Boon and Bane there, running Wings of Mercy and Guidance. So let's go ahead and see what went down here. Okay, so I don't know. They might have totally seen the Physic Trap. I'm not sure. But they did leave a few units in range. No, I'm assuming they didn't see actually, because Regan gets one-shotted there, which is not ideal. And then here, I guess the best unit for her to go for would have been Ashera, where she just gets some chip damage, which is, that's nice. But then Claude gets Dance and is able to take out the duo Sigurd. And Hector swaps in, and Micaiah moves over and is able to one-shot the Veronica with her massive attack stat and effective, weapon effectiveness. Couldn't think of the phrase. Mira decides to get in on the action and does a quick hit on Brave Claude. Bolt Tower goes off. Claude's able to take out the Mira. Claude gets Stance, they take out the structure there. Hector moves up, Micaiah moves up, the Ashera moves over. And we do know there's one more kill, so any guesses on who it's going to be, on who from their team is going to get taken out? Okay, so I think they overlooked the Restore, because here, Veronica does only have one movement because of the gravity, I think it was, from Claude's weapon. But because of the Restore, he's able to come down, and that was a second kill, which is great. Clutch kill, helped my lift stay, 20 points higher, which is great. And then another case where they decide... Oh, actually, no, Sephron's going to be on the board still. I was going to say they forgot to get this pot, but no, they definitely will get the pot because Sephron is still alive. I always forget that he's like a unit because he kind of just moves so slowly. But yeah, looks like they are going to be able to use Hector to get the pot. And then with the no follow up on Brave Claude, or not Brave, I'm sorry, Legendary Claude, they're able to one round the Sephron. So good job, Nodegard. Good job taking down my team. Two Foes Defeated. Not bad. Not going to complain about it. I do find it quite interesting that for some reason they don't have an attack, or sorry, a weapon or an assist on their Saros. So not sure what that's about. But anyway, that will be it for Aether Raids for today. Let's see, maybe I'll be back tomorrow to see what's new in the keep, maybe do another offense match. But yeah, I think we're doing pretty well this week. I've had I should have said this at the beginning, but I've had some good matches, haven't lost any units, I don't think. Luckily I do have Ashera, so I'm using her as a bonus unit, which is always great. And yeah, the defense team is holding up pretty well, so we'll see if they continue to hold it up. But luckily, we have been able to stay in tier 30 at the very least for the past few weeks. So hopefully we can keep that up this week. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it for today. So thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you next time. Stay lucky.